Hey, good morning. It's Reggie Pegues coming to you from the NYC. That's Queens, New York, prosperingdad.com. And we're continuing with our You Are Worthy series. And today we're going to talk about don't take it into the new year. Don't take your issues and your challenges from 2017 into the new year. But first, before we start, as always, if you're watching this on YouTube, just start off. As I said, as always, this started off, if you're watching this on YouTube, this started off as a Facebook Live. So as people come on and I acknowledge them in real time, just accommodate me as I do so. The title, like I said today, is Don't Take It Into the New Year. Don't take it into the new year. And you may be asking, Reggie, what are you talking about? Don't take what into the new year? Each and every year, we all go through a time or a period of renewal. We go through a time of new beginnings, of fresh starts. Now, if I'm not going to go into it in depth, but if you know the numerology, the number 7 is the number of completion, but the number 8 is the number of new beginnings. So we're going into 2018, and in 2018, there's going to be new beginnings. There's going to be new challenges. There's going to be new things for you to experience and to enjoy. If you position it, if you position yourself to receive it. Now, many times, what people do, they don't make room for the new. They don't create space to receive something new. Hey, good morning, Randy. Good to see you. They don't make room for the new. So you have to jettison some things. You have to get rid of some things. You have to let some things go. So you don't want to bring your garbage from 2017 into 2018. By garbage, I mean, you definitely don't want to bring in to the new year any negativity. Excuse me. You don't want to bring in any past hurts. You don't want to bring in negative people. So you want to make up your mind now to make the conscious effort before this new year begins to make some adjustments, to make some changes, to do some assessment. Take an assessment of your year, the things that went well, the things that went not so well. Good morning, Shirley. How you doing? Good morning, Sister Johnson. So good to see you. So you want to right now, you still have time. There's still time left in this year for you to do a good, solid assessment of the things that went well in your life, the things that didn't go well in your life, the changes that you want to make, things that you want to get better at. You still have time right now before this new year, because you don't want to take that negative stuff. You don't want to take those things into the new year. You want to start off fresh. Like I said, if you understand numerology, the number 8 is the number of new beginnings. And you want to start off fresh. But if you're bringing the old problems into the new year, guess what's going to happen? You're going to replicate what you had last year. And you want to start off new. Start today. Start today. Sit down with yourself. It may be a hard conversation. It may be challenging for you. But sit down with a pen and paper. And really be truthful to yourself. Because if you can't be honest and truthful to yourself, who else can you be honest with? And sit down and write down, listen, this is what I did well. This is what I didn't do well. This is what I want to improve on. I might have to cut this person loose because they're holding me back, or they're not supporting me, or they're not uplifting in my life. They're more of a drag and a burden than they are uplifting in my life. You have the right and you're worthy to make those choices. Stop letting outside influences shape and determine the lifestyle that you deserve. Because when we stop pointing fingers at everybody else and we take 100% responsibility for self, then we can have effective change in our circumstances, in our environment, and in our lives. So you got to take 100% responsibility, and you got to start today. Don't put it off to tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised. If you're in this world and you're looking at anything in social media, if on the news or whatever, tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. I just saw a story. I don't really watch TV that much, and I really don't watch the news, but I just saw a very tragic, heart-wrenching story of a woman who, her son, who seemed to be, by all accounts, a wonderful person. A wonderful person. He lived in an apartment building. He checked on the neighbors. He worked. He would go and buy gifts for his neighbors. Everybody had great things to say about this young man. And over the holidays, he went and was staying with his family in New Jersey. And he came home Christmas weekend to get some clothes because he was going to extend his stay. Unfortunately, he was riding with another young man who was highly intoxicated and drunk. So as they were on their way back to New Jersey, and I know the exact spot on Canal Street, going into Jersey, there's a sharp turn, and the young man took the turn too fast, and the car careened into a pole. And this wonderful, bright young man's life was snuffed out in an instant. Tomorrow's not promised. So that's why we got to start today. We got to start today. You got to start today. You got to take it can't be more. Your life cannot be more serious to anybody else than it is to you. You got to step up to the plate. You got to, if you're looking around and you're looking at your life right now, and you don't have good morning, Doorbell, how you doing? Good to see you. And you're not experiencing the life that you want to have, if you don't have the things in your life that you want to have, if you're not surrounded by the people that you want to have, if you don't have the love in your life that you want to have, if you don't have the relationships that you want to have, you have to take 100% responsibility, and you got to start today. Start today. And the last point I want to leave you with is, don't think about it. Just do it. Nike got very lucky when they coined that phrase, just do it. Because what happens to us oftentimes is we overthink a thing. We overthink a thing. We feel it internally. That God voice inside of us is telling us, listen, you need to make this move. Or you need to make this adjustment. But then we start thinking, and like I said, oftentimes in this series, our brain is a magnificent machine. It's designed to protect us, but oftentimes the things that it tries to tell us not to do are the exact same things that we should be doing. So just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it. Now you want to make wise decisions, surely. You don't want to jettison someone out of your life just because of how you feel. You want to be able to make a clear assessment and say, does this person add to my life or do they take away? Do I feel safe in this relationship or do I not? You know, so you want to make a good assessment when it comes to people. But when you're talking about bad habits, for example, if you know that you're having a weight loss issue, but yet and still you keep eating junk food, that's something that you can address, assess, and get rid of today. So in everything that we do, you got to take action. You got to step up. You got to take action. You got to take action in your life. You have to be fully immersed, and you have to be a participant in your own rescue. It's just that plain and simple. You have to be an active participant in your own rescue. We keep looking to the external. We want to explain. We want to blame everything outside of ourselves. We want to point fingers at everyone else outside of ourselves, but we don't want to take responsibility for self. We don't want to do what's necessary to achieve self-mastery so we can achieve the outcomes that we want to have. Now, I know there's someone on this broadcast now that's watching live or going to watch the rebroadcast that has a plethora of excuses. And that's exactly what they are, excuses. It doesn't matter what your health is. It doesn't matter what your finances is. It doesn't matter what your relationship situation is going on. If you step up and take responsibility for self, everything else around you has to change. Moreover, because of the law of attraction, the energy, that new energy that you put out, that you're vibrating on, that frequency that you're vibrating on, to send out that energy of positivity, those things that you are seeking will find you because they're looking for you right now. But the only reason why they can't connect to you is your energy and frequency that you are operating on is not one to attract it to you. So again, as we go into this new year, don't take it into the new year. Leave your garbage here in 2017. Will it be easy? No. Is it going to be challenging? Yes. Is it going to be worthwhile? Only if you follow through, take action, and enjoy the process. There's still time. We have a couple days left in this year. There's still time for you to take action. Take action. There's still time. Start today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't say, "Oh, I'll get to it after the new year," because a lot of people make resolutions and they don't keep them, and we all know that. So start today. A simple thing. If you make 5 points, find 5 things in your life that you didn't like this year that you want to change for next year. Just jot them down. And I guarantee you the plan will come to you. And lastly, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Nothing that I'm sharing with you here are not things that I haven't gone through and done for myself. And I can tell you that this time last year I was on a job that I hated. I didn't hate the people, I hated the job because I realized and knew that I wasn't walking in my purpose. I wasn't doing what God would have me do. I wasn't doing what God created me to do. Every one of us have the right to be happy. And we all have a right to create and earn an income. But you have to find out what it is God purposed you for, and you have to walk into that purpose. You have you got to do the work. You got to step up and take charge of you. So on that note, I just want you guys to have a wonderful new year. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Love one another. And don't take your garbage into the new year. Leave it here in 2017. Make the proper adjustments so you can have the outcomes that you want to have going forward in your life. As always, hop over to my YouTube channel, Hollis205 on YouTube. Like this video and subscribe to my channel over there. Hit the notification button here so you know when I come on. And like and share this video with somebody because somebody needs this word today. You are worthy. I want to end the year with that. I want you guys to understand that you are worthy. You're worthy to have the life that you desire. You're worthy to have the things that you want to have. And you're worthy to be happy. So on that note, may God continue to bless you. Have a happy new year. And I'll see you in the beginning of the next year, okay? Talk to you soon.